So we are doing the ultra casual polymorph Emrakul. I believe this is a mono green version. Getting ready to head out, so I've got a few minutes here. So let's keep this. I know this is not great, but we can probably draw into it. Spreading seas. Um, okay, so that's just kind of ramp, and then just to get a token. Yeah, so this is maybe keepable. We just draw another land. Actually, yeah, by turn 3, we drop Growth Spasm, get a land, and then Polymorph on turn 4. So we're either going to hit on. What is. I think the MTGO client is just going like really, really slowly. But yeah, so our targets for Polymorph are Emrakul and Progenitus, which I'm not too fond of because I lost a match just because it had like protection from like some color. And then, of course, Progenitus has all of the colors. So that did not play out too well. So it looks like we've got a bit of lag. I know that Magic has, or MTGO mentioned that they're at least aware of this lag on their Twitter feed. Nonetheless, it persists. So I haven't played too much as of late. Been working on some ambient music, which is a lot of fun. Guess I can't spreading seas that. There's no point turning an island into an island, but we can Farseek. And let's grab. Might as well grab an island. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and grab an island because we do. We might want to keep Remand up later. Oh crap! I should have grabbed Breeding Pool. Oh well, it's all the same. Well, it's not all the same, but so next turn, we Growth Spasm. Turn 4 Polymorph. So it looks like we are on track to do what we need to do. It's just a matter of what they do. If they somehow counter the Polymorph, that'll definitely put us back until we draw into more. More of anything that can get us to that Polymorph. Okay, we got a second Polymorph on our draw step, which is good. So I don't know what could counter that with basic land. So should we go forest? Yeah, well, yeah, let's go forest. I don't know. I don't know why. It doesn't matter. All right. So next turn, we are going to Polymorph. And so our other token generators, as you saw in there, we have Awakening Zone, which I've never actually had a slow enough game to play. I hope he plays something here, and because if he leaves up that mana, I'm worried about counterspell. Thank God. Enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card. Okay, so what can we discard? We can discard Spreading Seas, I think. That shouldn't worry us too much. And so he is tapped out, or he or she is tapped out. I thought it was becomes untapped. Okay, 3 polymorphs. We only need 1, and this is probably going to be game right here. So yeah, I don't know. I think you want to spread the threats out between the Emrakul, but since they dropped that new Emrakul, that could be a good one. There's plenty of good Eldrazi. I threw in the Progenitus like 3.5 years ago, so it probably needs to be changed out. Okay, awesome. So Progenitus is here, or no? I think we hit the Emrakul first, maybe. That's what I'm hoping for. That's definitely more of a game ender than Progenitus. In this deck again, I think I might have to leave at like any minute here. So this is a fun deck to play, where it's not too much pressure, but I might switch it up. But yeah, so it's a cheesy deck, and I saw another version of it that Travis Wu posted that was like, you know, probably $400, and this was not $400. I think he can probably put it together pretty cheap. The most expensive things in it, I think, are the Shocklands and Serum Visions, and I guess Emrakul and Remand. But look at the cards. Damn it. That's still gonna put some hurting on it, but protection from everything. So, and then we can probably, let's see, next turn we can Spreading Seas his Swamp and then leave up Remand mana if we don't draw into another token generator. I'm not 100% certain as to how Progenitus and Emrakul react to like Wrath of God and that sort of thing. Protection for everything, but it doesn't say indestructible. I know that all it takes is probably just like a Google search, but whatever. See if anybody's on the chat. Nope. Twitch.com/the National Pool. And so yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, check out I'm putting all these in a playlist here. So there's a bunch of videos, and I do music too. Daring Thief Exchange use. Okay. Oh, shares a card type with it. And this is not Hydra Avatar. You may exchange control target non-land permanent you control and target permanent an opponent controls that shares a card type with it. So this might, yeah, so he's probably... So Human Rogue, I've got Hydra Avatar. Does that work somehow? So we've got a turn before all that stuff untaps and we see how it reacts or whatever. But he's tapped out again. So if we draw into a Kalini Garden, that can be a good, easy token generator for us. Alright, so we got nothing that... Yep, we got no reach or anything like that. So, taking the 2. Got a Kalini Garden. I say... Well, I'm curious about how this is going to work out if he has more tricks that, like, exchange creature type or something. I think what we should do... We'll see if Progenitus can get the job done. And knowing that we've got the Emrakul plan right there. So he's probably going to do something as far as like setting things up. So let's go ahead and turn one of these into a island. Just to kind of mess with him a little bit as far as his mana base goes. And we'll leave up Remand mana. Because what I'm worried about is... So this human... So he has a human and a zombie siren. Definitely can't take the Hydra, but I'm worried that he has something that can do like a changeling type effect. So we'll just have to see how that goes down. Each opponent discards a card. So we have 3 Progenitus Staffs. They kind of act as like a second polymorph for us. We do have 2 polymorphs. I'm wondering what his game plan is. And you know, with throwing the Emrakul out there off of the token, we don't get that extra turn or anything like that. So let's go ahead and discard Spreading Seas. I think we're well beyond that. The rest of the pieces we might need. Got our Remand up. Oh no, he got a Cleany Garden, so we got 2 left in the deck. That was the part of it. Discard the top card of the library into the graveyard. Okay. So, I mean, the one benefit... What is he talking about? Okay. Good game. I don't use the chat much since it pops out. I'm sure I can figure out how to put it back in the side or something. But I'm not going to concede. Let's see what he does. Sorry about that. I gotta drink the water. So, I don't know. He's talking about good game, but it ain't over until he concedes. Even though I'm in the just for fun area, yeah, it's a win. I'll concede if he doesn't do anything in a minute. Did he just walk away? It's his deck. He's asking me questions? I don't know. And target permanent opponent controls that shares a card type with it. Yeah, so... He could have swung in instead of tapping or in a spring leaf. Okay, gotta remand. Gotta remember. I didn't even look at what the hell it was. So he's got a tap, untap thing going on. I remember what set was a lot. Okay, so these. Oh crap! Hell no. This is probably like a lot of old standard cards that he was running at the time. Oh, there's his counterspell. So we are free. Not that Progenitus is going anywhere, but we're free to do whatever. Yeah, it looks like this is probably just an old standard deck that he had. And honestly, anything better than this Progenitus Polymorph deck, it doesn't do too well. I mean, it'll lose on turn 4. Like, right as soon as you drop Progenitus, like, you're dead to red deck wins kind of stuff. So, it's a very casual deck. It doesn't take too much brain power to play. You kind of, you might as well just, like, flip a coin. See if you win or not. So at least I got him tapped out to cancel the remand. Not that it really matters, but if we so needed to, we could polymorph into Emrakul on our next turn. See our visions. And that's good game. This definitely went 5 minutes too long. But we're in the just for fun area. I haven't gone into the tournament practice. I hate sideboarding. I just like to do one game and then go on to the next thing. I'm really just, short-minded like that. Or, I mean, I think it's just because when I get in that setting, I, really, really overanalyze things. And Come on, bro. Progenitus won't hurt you, buddy. I bet he's trying to block it with something, but he can't. Protection from everything. Looks like he's attacking me. Protection from everything. I think we'll switch up the decks after this game. So on YouTube, I'm dropping these now every day. So I need to set a specific time to do it. But yeah, it's a fun deck. I used to when I started playing online in 2011, like I would just make just the most annoying decks of like pretty much something that was like full of counter spells, and just people would just get like livid with just counter spells and bounce with like zero win condition. I don't think. Okay, so we got some time. All right, so I'm gonna end this here. Thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe.